So, yesterday morning, actually, while the show was in progress, I received a message from the National Federation of Demolition Contractors. Apparently, they had been watching our show earlier this month when I was talking about the widespread availability of spurious and bogus competence cards across the various social media platforms. And they had written to the CITB to raise the matter. Well, I've now been forwarded by the NFDC the CITB's response, which I present to you unedited as follows. Thank you for raising your concerns with us regarding the LinkedIn post. We have investigated this and believe this is one of a number of scam adverts that are posted on social media with a view to scamming innocent construction operatives. This is sadly a situation where these scam posts can start up, then disappear randomly before starting up again using a different mobile phone number, which provides anonymity for the perpetrators. The detection and prevention of fraudulent activity is at the forefront of the work carried out by our counter-fraud and quality assurance teams here at CITB, and we very much value input and intelligence provided by the wider construction sector and interested parties. I will be asking our communications team to provide an update on our social media to heighten public awareness of these scams. If you have further concerns regarding any quality assurance or counter-fraud matters, please feel free to contact me. That response actually came from the CITB's Approval and Compliance Manager. Now, a couple of things. The first is that it took the CITB 17 days to respond to the initial report from the NFDC. Given that the CITB is aware of just how fast these scams appear and disappear, you'd think that more than 2 weeks was quite a long while to wait for a response. I guess it also begs the question, if it takes the CITB 17 days to respond to one of its affiliated trade bodies, what hope is there for the rest of us? But the biggest point is this. At no point in that response was there any mention of any action being taken. Yes, they were going to get their social media to raise awareness. And yes, their investigation has revealed this was a scam post. Really? But no actual plan of action to bring the perpetrators to justice. Now, I will say this. I'm often accused of giving the NFDC a hard time. They'll probably think I've done so again today. But in their defense, they did at least try to prompt some action over this ongoing scam, which is more than can be said for the CITB. Given that the CITB believes it can fight these scams on social media where they live, I checked the CITB's Twitter account this morning. They have just over 51,000 followers. The UK construction industry employs somewhere in the region of 3 million people. So even if every single one of their Twitter followers saw a tweet warning about bogus cards, they will have reached less than 2% of the entire industry. Frankly, they would be better off going to the roof of a very tall building and shouting their warning from there.